Hi, my name is Liquid Monk, and I'm here with GNC's Nostam. Nostam is one of the players here at the ONOG Summer Circuit. How are you doing today, Nostam?
I'm doing pretty good.
Can you introduce yourself a bit for people who might not know you so well?
My name is Nostam. I'm sort of a lesser known player. I like to play in a lot of the open tournaments. I stream as well, but you know.
Well, so yeah, you played in a lot of the open tournaments in the ONOG Summer Circuit. Do you know how many you played in, and did you enjoy playing in those tournaments?
Yeah, the open tournaments were really fun. I played in every one but one because I was on vacation, but I'm glad that didn't end up screwing me because of the points. I was still able to make it through.
Did you enjoy the system overall with like accumulating points, or would you rather have it like fewer open tournaments and just the winners get to PAX?
Yeah, I really like the system of having it like the league over the summer because obviously with the game like a Hearthstone where there's a lot of chance, the more opportunities you're given, like the more skill is going to matter. So obviously with the summer circuit, I felt like skill mattered a lot more rather than just like one tournament where the winners just go to PAX.
So we have to kind of touch upon your team, the Grand National Championships, a team owned by Tron, if I'm not mistaken. Can you just tell me a little bit about that and the history behind it?
So when Frank made it to the ESL, he was like, we should form a team. So Tron, is our leader. But the team is basically just me and Frank. We make decks together. Like all the preparations, just me and him. We have Vank Swisher as well, who just streams and then rages. But yeah.
So how is Tron related into all this? Why is it her team?
She's a spiritual leader. She keeps us together, morally and just, yeah.
Like as I understood it, and I think as the general public understood it, your team is more like Tron forming it, and then she's like the leader. But I guess that's not the case.
Well, yeah, that's sort of true. We started out just off as just like a Twitch streaming team, but me and Frank have been focusing on these open tournaments, and we've been doing well.
Yeah, you've made it. Well, you've made it to this tournament, obviously, and a lot of your teammates, for example, have gotten to the ESL Legendary Series finals. So I had to also ask you. You've been doing pretty well in the opens, and you were actually the only player to make 2 feature tournaments. But you did not make it out of the groups at either feature tournament, unfortunately. Can you attribute that to anything, or is it just bad luck?
I'm trying to think about the feature tournaments. I know one of them, the last one that I played in, I was happy with my lineups, and I just lost some favorable matchups. But I remember the first one, I just misplayed, and that's going to happen. But yeah, it was a little bit disappointing because I didn't make it to the Final Four either day. But
yeah. So I know this is not your first tournament. It's not even your first Hearthstone tournament at PAX. Yeah. Can you tell me about some of your other accomplishments?
Yeah, last year I made it to PAX through TESPA. It was a collegiate tournament, and I ended up finishing second place from that, and that was just a blast. So it's good to be back here again. It's just I'm good at qualifying for PAX events, I guess.
So yeah, hopefully you can repeat your second place performance. I'm sure you'll be pretty happy with that, or better. What do you think about the players here at the tournament? Who would you fear the most?
I would probably say Kalento is probably going to have the most refined list, just because of the amount of practice that he puts in. We've already seen some of the decks that he brought are new, and I felt like I didn't have enough time to refine some new decks, so I picked some more comfortable picks for the tournament, whereas I'm more scared of the people that are bringing new stuff, because you obviously haven't played against them a lot.
I was going to ask you for top 5 TGT cards, but I'm going to make it a little easier because you complained before the interview. Top 3 TGT cards. And how many of them are Mysterious Challenger?
Mysterious Challenger might be 3. I might put the Dragon, the 3/6, as number 1 because that just makes Dragon decks so strong. I don't even know the name of the card, but the form, yeah, Twilight Guardian. That card's super strong. Chill Maw is really strong. Just like the Dragon's got a bunch of help in general. And Mysterious Challenger is strong enough where you're going to see a whole new archetype. And I plan to see, once people find the refined versions of that list, it's going to be really good.
All right, so I think that pretty much ends the interview. I noticed you've been, moving away from me slightly.
Yeah.
But can you give any shout-outs at the end?
Just shout-outs to, from all the people supporting me, people who watch the stream, Lead Paint, of course, for making the decks with me. And that's about it.
This has been Monk with ONOG. Hope you have a very nice day. Joining with me is GNC Nostam. Make sure you follow the channel, and we'll be back with more interviews.